Hey folks, welcome back to Failure at Retirement. Today, Failure had to go back up in the mountains for a little bit, check on a tree removal project. So we're taking the Maverick on a little mountain rip today. I gotta tell you folks, this thing is fire. First half of the trip up the mountain. This is its second trip up the mountain, by the way. Last trip we followed slow pokes the entire way up. First half of this trip, multiple slow pokes. Couldn't really stretch the Maverick out. But now we're on our own. Check this out. Maverick, it don't mind the mountain road, the windy mountain road at all. She just eats her up. Cornering's good, power's decent. Super Duty that I'm used to obviously has way more horsepower, and it corners well. Like honestly, the Super Duty just laughs at this road, like it does not care. But the Maverick, honestly, I could give that Super Duty a run for its money. This thing is, you know, it's gonna cost me a couple of minutes of time on the overall trip, maybe. And it's not laughing at the road like the Super Duty. It's making her work some. But overall, like, wow. This thing is like, it's pretty amazing. Cornering's just really good. Ride's really good. So just really liking this thing. You can see there what we're doing. I don't know if you can see it. We're at 426 miles right now. And we're averaging 25.4. It's still going up. It's still rising. It's new enough. It's still figuring its thing out. When I left the valley where I live, I think we were almost up to 26 miles a gallon. And so it's come down a little bit now that we're working it. And you can see on the bar there that it's below the average. But the little Maverick just gets her done, guys. Like, I'm not kidding you. It's a scooter. So still, like, I mean, we're only 400 miles deep, but I'm still really enjoying this thing. It's just very comfortable. And no slouch overall, performance-wise, at least not in my opinion. But this is another reason the fella got the EcoBoost. Like, Old Failure does a lot of this kind of driving. This tricky corner right here. Anyway, Failure does a lot of this driving. And so this is another reason for the EcoBoost. Just a little more horsepower. I'm not really sure the hybrid is going to help you much right here. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you get some regen braking on the downhill. I don't know. This is the kind of driving a guy does. It's part of the reason why EcoBoost won out at the end of the day. But I do thank you guys that are telling me the hybrid battery cost evidently is a lot lower than I thought. I thank you for that information. If a guy lived in the city where he did city driving even half the time, it would be a real consideration even for Failure. But for this here, I don't know that I have much advantage with that actually. So anyway, my tree guy, we're getting a tree removed. I don't know if I mentioned that. He was just headed to the valley. So not gonna see him, but he was probably hauling the last of my tree off. That's what I need to know so I can get him paid. Thank you guys for riding along with me today, and I'll see you next time on Failure at Retirement. Have a good day.